It is an honor and a privilege to have you as a fan of celebrity news and lifestyle, where you have kinds of your genuine juicy news concerning your favorite celebrities. Take your precious time to sit down and let's share thoughts together with love and peace. Andy Roddick, the US Open's last American male champion, sees himself a tennis schlub. The backstory of Andy Roddick goes like this. One day, you were a happy-go-lucky teenager with a killer serve, wearing a baseball cap on the tennis court before it was cool, and then one day you weren't good enough, because no one was. Meanwhile, you made it to the top of an unglamorous sport full of happy-go-lucky teenagers in baseball caps. Then one day you wake up as a middle-aged man at the end of his career, wondering what the rest of his life will be like. It takes something other than 27 holes a day to keep your brain busy. Coach, commentator, the man who gets paid to come and shake hands with company salespeople and tell stories about what it's like to play Roger Federer and all your worst fizz while waiting for the extra round in the fifth set of the Wimbledon final with the shades. Leaning forward. Grass? Roddick had no answer. So what did he do? What happened after everything that a life of wandering in professional tennis had taught him, after 15 years of staying alone in hotel rooms and stopping for long periods in places he probably had never known before? I don't have the real motivation to work very hard, he said. He disappeared for a while, the experience making him vow never to hand over control of my geography to anyone else again. After that, he decided to improvise and think carefully. I've always been curious, he said, speaking from his garage in North Carolina. This is also the filming location for Serving with Andy Roddick, the weekly and sometimes most frequently recurring podcast that Tennis Channel airs on its T2 network. It's also where he sometimes goes for post-match analysis. There are plenty of moments when he still sounds like a cheerful teenager in a baseball cap, like when he talks about a guy who asked about one of his calls at a recent concert at a local club. Seriously, man. I've reached the Wimbledon final 3 times, won the US Open and spent 3 months as world number 1, and yet you think I'm going to stay on court 11 in the Carolina suburbs? Listen to me more carefully and it will become quite clear. Somewhere in the 12 years since he left his job, Andy Roddick has become a full-fledged adult, whether he likes it or not. How did this happen? How did this cheerful teenager suddenly arrive in this middle-aged life, with his wife and kids and in-laws dinners, assuming the identity of a millennial tennis? As a brave 21-year-old, Roddick entered the Cathedral of American Tennis in 2003, trophy in hand and hat on his head. 21 years later, Roddick, now 42, has retired, a decade younger than Roger Federer. Since then, no American has been able to lift the US Open trophy, with no's. 12, 14 and 20 Taylor Fritz, Tommy Paul and Frances Tiafoe, all vying to equal Roddick's feat in 2024. Roddick was still in his 20s when he married Sports Illustrated model Brooklyn Decker. Roddick and Decker, now a successful actor, have 2 children. Hank, an 8-year-old son, and Stevie, a 6-year-old daughter. Given what they can do, by all accounts, they have lived a fairly normal life, close to Stevie's parents. They meet for dinner regularly on Sunday nights. Thanks for reaching out to Celebrity News and Lifestyle, and for watching our videos till the end. If there's something about this video that you like to share, please do share with us. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share and leave your comment on the comment section below. Your comments matters. See you next time.